Find a place where your arm can be comfortable. Is it comfortable there, or how does it need to be?
That's good.
That's good. Okay. And to begin with, we're just going to allow that to be still. Now, what I want for you to do, oops, doing my best with that. What I want for you to do is just keep your hands still. Keep your eyes on the pendulum. Keep your hands still. And keeping your hands still, and trusting yourself to keep your hands still, begin now, as you look at the pendulum, to imagine it swinging from side to side. Imagine vividly it swinging side to side, so you can experience the energy of that swinging side to side, growing as it swings more and greater swing. That's it. And you'll find now that the energy of that, the momentum of that, just picks up, and it just swings more and more and more. And as that swings, you may not be aware of your hands setting and locking and your fingers sticking into place solidly as you experience that fingers locking and sticking around there, to the point where if you were to try and let go, you'd find your fingers grip and stick. Find your fingers grip and stick. Try and drop the pendulum as your fingers grip and stick. What happens when you try and your fingers grip and stick more? Gripping and sticking. You can try and drop the pendulum, they grip and stick. What's that like as they're gripping, sticking?
Strange.
Strange thing.
I feel disconnected from my hand in some strange way.
Okay, so strange, disconnected from your hand. But then you can reconnect fully now. Boom. And you can find you can just let that drop as soon as it's... there we go. So there's an interesting thing.
That's nice. I was so thrilled with watching that.
You know, you said it didn't feel like your hand.
No, I felt when you said about kind of letting it go, I seemed to be, my awareness was so much on the nut going to and forth. I was aware of this sort of sense of disconnect. There are mechanisms there for doing this, but I'm going to have to kind of really exert myself to reactivate them.
Right.
I'm unwilling to do that because I'm kind of engaged with the pendulum.
Yeah. So there's an experience going on there, but it kind of mirrors many experiences we have in our life, where we feel like something is happening and it's outside of our influence or outside of our control. We get stuck in a loop around it, which is, I often talk about the hypnotic loop. We get stuck in a hypnotic loop, and we don't realize that we are participating in the creation of that loop. But when we realize, then we can reconnect with our choice. And sometimes I'll repeat that, and I'll coach them to reconnect with their choice to let go. So I'll create a compare and contrast experience where one, they felt absorbed in it and they were out of it, and another one, I'll have them reconnect with an awareness of what's going on, and coach them to come out of it and reconnect with choice. It may not do that. It may just be just to start to educate somebody on some level. So we're going to have to do a little bit of imagining that I've sat down and we've just had the conversation we've had. And you have a realization now that it's you that was creating that experience, and you have the choice on another level. So this time, just let yourself, and you know how to do this now. You know how that even though you know how to do this, and just let that pendulum begin to swing in bigger and bigger arcs, and bigger arcs. You know, to the point where as it swings your fingers, you know the experience of your fingers sticking, to the point where you can try and drop it, find they stick. And are they sticking? Yeah. Okay. And can you create a choice point now where you choose to shift your experience and just let go? Whereabouts is that choice point where you choose to go into that mind flow and change the direction and shift the experience and just, that's it, let go. So, thank you very much, Steve.
Thank you.
So something along those lines. You can do, I'm not saying you have to do that, I'm just saying you can do that, which is starting, it's a process of psychoeducation. Now the client, I will be encouraging them, or I'm going to assume that they're going to be thinking about how this applies in life. This is about life. This is about them. This is about how they are shaping their reality. Whereabouts sometimes it feels like they have no choice, but they do. And whereby when they have a different level of awareness, they can create choice points and shift their experience. This is how I want to use this stuff.